Hiya folks, and welcome back to Rimworld. Now, I have had a whole lot of awesome information from you guys in the comments from the last episode, so I'm going to address those. Sorry if you can hear some whirring in the background, my flatmate's doing the vacuuming, so that's cool. It's a good thing, but it's happening while I'm working. So the info I've been giving is in this order. Well, this is the order I've written it down anyway. Pugnus Everspleen, amazing name by the way. I think any play on Katniss Everdeen is a wonderful name. Suggests I should split the old barracks into 2 bigger rooms. You know what? That is an extremely efficient use of space. And I feel dumb for not realizing I could have done that last time. So, very simply, I can do that, and I've got 2 3x3 rooms. Speaking of rooms, C-Rai mentions that the internals of a room need to be 5x5 at a minimum before they'll start getting mood buffs, if I understood the comment correctly. But we are just after them having a completely neutral view of their rooms, preferably so that they don't have a debuff. Other things can of course improve their mood when it comes to their rooms, and one of these we're going to give to Skeldrick since they're greedy, and we're going to make sure it's the best room in the base. Is it Misk? It's not Misk, is it? It's something. Plant pot. We're going to give them a couple of plants, and once those are installed in there, we should also put a torch lamp in there. We'll put the bed in there, and then that should be their 3x3 room, and it'll be the best room, and so they will be hopefully happy with that. And then this room will remain as is, and we'll put the bed in there. And then one of them, who I guess Rorax, since they're the least useful at the moment, will remain in one of the 2x2s. And we can turn one 2x2 into a medical and one of them into a prison. I think that will be useful. Next on the mentions is that Canth suggests I install a cooler in here. Very, very good suggestion. What I should do, along with that, where is my temperature? There we go. Let's put a cooler in here. Cool side in, please. And along with that, what we're going to do is we are going to make a open storage, like so, and then put a roof over it. Fennec says that in research, I have this and this queued. If I shift click the next thing I want to queue up, which was radio, I can then queue it, even though it's not down the line of research in this scenario. So there we go. I'll do radio after they have done psychite refining. And I'm not so sure we need psychite refining now. Although it sells well, apparently. So, that's thanks to Canth. Canth mentioned psychite refines really, sells really well. Although we kind of don't want to risk our dudes. Hang on. We're gonna do this. We queue you here. And then we're gonna go plumbing. So we'll have... But drug production does nothing on its own, right? Is that right? Do you do nothing on your own? Because if you do nothing on your own, I may as well cancel it. Until later. I think you do nothing on your own. So, let's take a look at what is possible in terms of what we should get right now for our dudes. For our dudes, we should probably get radio. It seems like a weird thing to get, but it's not going to require a sculptor to spend a lot of time working on art, if you know what I mean. And it's a joy thing, and joy is really important right now. Because our people are falling apart at the seams. So if we do radio, which is 600, and then we do plumbing, so that we can give them a proper toilet and bath. It doesn't need to be a big one like in A16 yet. And then probably pemmican, because it's a more long-lasting food source, and we're having problems with food at the moment. And we'll leave that as is. And then the last comment I got was from Trigancy, who says, double check that my buildings have roofs. Which I think the new ones will automatically have roofs, but there is no harm in checking. Yeah, they all have roofs, which is nice. This one won't though. It will want now though. So that's good. So we are going to speed along and see what happens in the morning. Where is Depressive? You're out doing something. Who knows what? Alright, it's gonna have a food. Our food situation is pretty dire. I may have to actually cut up those potatoes early. We do have 17 oysters, and they don't seem to rot, so they should be okay for a little while. Oh, I didn't see those 10 there. Okay, so maybe we're not as dire as I thought. And how far are our potatoes? 67%. Our smoke leaf is 51%. Oh, and sorry, there was one last comment. Rastakun suggests that, or mentions that a smoke leaf only requires a crafting spot, which is here. And so a crafting spot is just a designated area for people to craft. Well, maybe I do need drug production. Because no bills are showing up. Okay, well, scratch that then. Drug production. Drug production, then radio, then plumbing, then pemmican. I think. We'll see how that goes. So Rorax is going to continue on drug production. And of course, that was so we can have a roofed stockpile zone that is not for food. Storage. Everything except food. Okay. And then you will be only food. Yeah. Sweet deal. So I'll start moving that stuff out of there. And that'll also let me gauge things better just at a glance. And things will stop from decaying that aren't heat sensitive, like food. Okay. So that room is ready. Skeldrick, if we reinstall your bed in here, you should now have the best bed in the joint. And be super happy about that. That now belongs to Skeldrick. So Skeldrick, do you immediately get boosted by that? Greedy for impressive... Oh, you need an impressive bedroom. And you have an awful bedroom. Well, that one was awful. What does this count as? Excuse me? I have no text on anything. What? So I uninstalled sidearms. So maybe that did a thing? Oh dear. Unexpected. Completely unexpected. I'll be right back. Okay. I just saved and reloaded and now I have the statistics back, which is nice. The impressiveness of this room is dull. So that's good. Dull is better than awful. Quite a lot better actually. So that was an excellent idea to move these in. That is Rorax's, and this is depressives. There you go, depressive. You now have a proper room. Here is a thing. We're out of metal, which is why this cooler has not been done yet. Do we have no components? No, we have plenty of components. Here's Skeldrick's just doing stuff, which is fine. Do we have any readily available steel around here? Not really. I guess we're just gonna tear up some more of this. That's fine by me. Tear up these, please. They're 11 each. That should be our cooler's worth. We desperately need a fourth person, and I'm hoping someone will just randomly join us soon, because that would be ideal. Yes, colonist needs a bed. They're getting a bed. Don't worry. There you go. Oh, sometimes we get 12. That's nice. What you doing, Rorax? You sleeping? Need a bathroom? You have a bathroom. It's right there. Zero psychite. Space is terrible. Bladder is... Can you go to the toilet before you pee yourself? My god, people. There you go. Disturbed sleep, slept in heat, awful bedroom, feeling bad, ugly environment, very hot, psychite withdrawal. It is quite hot. It's 41°C. Holy heck. Now, can you... We don't need to keep it down to 21. If we can get it down to like, well, get it down as far as we can, really. Doesn't need to be frozen, just needs to be good enough. What you doing, Skeldrick? Oh, okay, that's good. Now, what's the mood? Awful bedroom? Is this really awful? It is. Okay. Slept in cold. Awful bedroom. But it's only -4 instead of -6, which is what we were getting last episode. So that's nice. Awful bedroom. Cramped interior. Why don't you get cramped interior? Oh, you are getting cramped interior. I don't even know. You guys are complaining about silly, silly things. Once I get more materials, I will make you 5x5 internal bedrooms, I promise. But until then, you just kind of... SOL. Sorry. Got 59 left. I reckon we actually start on the quarry now, because we need to get that slate production going. We can't rely on trees forever. Something else I forgot to do was, not animals, manager. We should be able to get to the livestock thing and one in the wild and tame them? Apparently? 2 males, 5 females. I think that's a good count. 7 overall. And juveniles, just leave it as 5 and 5. Do that as we need it. Restrict to camel. They can both be in camel because we kind of do want them to bang. I don't think we really need obedience, because that just makes them follow you around. Oh. Isn't that neat? I think that just... Nope, it didn't. Restrict animals designated for slaughter. Auto-designated animals to be tamed. There we go. And that's what we want. Now that will cause someone to go and try and tame this dromedary. And any new dromedaries that wander in until we reach that 5-2 count that I set up in the manager. Which will be great. I don't know how you're going to tame them because you have nothing to feed them. Go, Skaldrick, go. So this quarry is going to be our lifeblood, basically. That's how I feel about that. Because it will provide us both stone and steel. And other things, but mostly stone and steel. Which is what we need. How are we doing there? 3. Yeah. Cook simple meal. How much requires 0.5 nutrition? And how much nutrition from a single agave? 0.05. So it needs 10 agave per meal. So we've got 2 meals sitting here. That Skaldrick could be doing, but because Skaldrick prioritizes construction, Depressive finally broke. Wow, that's incredible. I'm sorry, Depressive. Well, at least you're gonna get catharsis. That's how I feel about that. We really need that 4th colonist. Oh dear. Okay. Rorax is up. I've actually put Rorax to do a small amount of work each day at this point. Rare Thrombos. It's totally useless. We're not going to tackle with them. Not going to do anything with them, unfortunately. Yay, look at all that delicious slate. Okay, so that's out of the way. We are going to forbid it for now. Because once Rorax has actually finished research on the drug production, we're going to make them hunt. And hunt a lot. What you doing, Skaldrick? Yes, because Depressives leaves all the wood all over the place. Unfortunately. Oh, hello, Thrumbo. You made it all the way over here, huh? I wish you would take all of what you need. Gosh, that's annoying. Depressive's out of that. So now Depressive has catharsis, which is nice. You're urgently hungry, you're very tired, you're very hot. Those will get taken care of quite quickly, I think. Still just gonna run all over the map doing all that. Exhaustion. Can you go to bed then? My gosh. So ready to just reduce yourself to rubble. Oh, Thrumbo, don't eat my cotton. Don't eat my whole trees as well. I suppose Depressives is doing what I'm telling them to do, which is work during work hours. And see, there we go. Skaldrick got poisoned off agave fruit. Well, it would be nice if you did some cooking, Skaldrick, because you're still a cook, believe it or not. Greedy, ate raw food. Yeah, go to bed. When you get up, I'm going to force you to do some cooking, I think. Well, the only cooking you can do, which is 2 meals. I'm going to tell you to do it now, in fact. Wow, you're moving slow. Thought I was on a slower speed, but It's because of food poisoning. Cook the meals. You have no construction jobs. In fact, Skeldrick, what are you doing normally? Construction. 2. Cook. Yeah. I don't know what you're deciding to do instead. Drug production! Hooray! Okay. So, Rorax, you are going to now hunt. Isn't that fun? Go fish. And now here we should be able to say make smoke leaf. Make fecal sludge. Ooh, yummy. Do forever. Basically. And then on top of that, we're going to cut these early. Because we need a mood booster now. This Thrumbo keeps eating my entire trees, and it's not okay. Do you know how long those take to grow, Thrumbo? Okay, just eat my trees. Stop. Stop eating my trees. Please. Dude. You're more trouble than you're worth. You're worth a lot, but you're not worth that much. Stop eating my trees, they take so long to grow. My lord. Oh, who went berserk? Rorax went berserk. Oh well, I'm gonna chase people all over again. You're gonna beat up the fox. Come on, man. It's not cool. Ziggy doesn't deserve that. Go, Ziggy, go. Run, Ziggy, run. You've destroyed their right paw. Rorax. Oh. Well, Skeldrick's gonna be upset now. Tragic. This colony is... Come on, Thrumbo. Stop. I get it, you're hungry. Just leave. Stop eating my stuff. Stop eating my stuff. Please. Meanwhile, Depressives is actually quite happy. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Why do you have to do this? Rorax. Get your catharsis. There we go. Great. Now Skeldrick's gonna... Oh no, you didn't get your catharsis. Whatever. Poor Skeldrick. Yeah, you stay out there. Well, you're 60% done. 66% done. Consuming simple meal. Ain't that the life, Skeldrick? Yummy. Tending to Ziggy. Ziggy's dead. Now Skeldrick's gonna be in a really bad mood. Bonded animal died. Can you snap out of it? Holy heck, this is a long berserk. Right, so it's exhausted. Hopefully you'll actually fall over from exhaustion, ending your stupid rampage. Oh hey! Depressors is skilled up to the point of being able to plant the heal root. That's something nice. Suppose there's a silver lining to everything. Yay! We can now have a heal root crop. More smoke leaf. No. You will do no such thing. You will hunt. Why won't you hunt? I demand that you hunt. What? Yeah. Clear that. What did Rorax do with her survival rifle, by the way? I don't think you need a weapon in order to use a fishing pier, but I'm right-clicking on the fishing pier and she don't give no dams. So hunting is priority 1. I don't know. Starving. Trivial. Eat some food. Now you're urgently hungry. Yeah, eat some potatoes. It's nice to know they're fully grown now. Gonna eat the fox. What does the fox say? Nothing, because it's butchered and in people's bellies. Oh my god. Skeldrick. Why do you do this? I was just going to send Skeldrick to cook a meal for themselves, and they berserked. Rorax, can you arrest Skeldrick, please? Oh, we'll just melee attack them instead then. Come on. Good. Undraft. Do some hunting, please. Please. Prioritize falling the potatoes. Get the potatoes back in there, and when Skeldrick gets on their feet, I can cook some food. Okay, you can't tend to Skeldrick, but you can get them up, which is nice. Tell me when you're capable of walking again, please. Moving, very poor. It's fine. All I need for you to do... Cannot walk. Dang it. I suppose that shows me. Can you cook? Can someone else just cook? Cooking. Who's better? 2. Both the same. Depressive, you're in a better mood. Can I get you to cook? And then can I get you to feed Skeldrick? I'll never do doctoring. No, I can't. It's fine. Rorax has a major break risk. What is your problem? Ate raw food, ugly environment, cramped interior, in little pain, slept in the heat, awful bedroom, in darkness. You are in darkness. Your bedroom's a bedroom. It's for sleeping. It's always something I never understood with the way pawns are set up. Why they demand that their rooms be lit even when they're asleep. Skeldrick, if you could just get up. Because the worse this malnutrition gets, the worse your ability to move will be. Oh dear. Racers, it's time to get up. I need you to harvest those potatoes before they die. Fine. Do the hygiene thing. No, 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 no. You are not going back to bed. You harvest those potatoes. You need to be up and out of the ground. No, you don't. Harvest. Harvest. There you go. Rorax. Haul him. Haul the potatoes. Why are you so... Ah! Skeldrick, get up! Rorax. More potato hauling. More potato hauling. Just keep hauling potatoes. I can't believe I have to tell you to do it. Man, this colony is falling apart fast. Start of the episode? All good. One single berserk from Rorax, everything is chaos. Skeldrick is still bedbound. Who knows when they'll be getting up. They are slowly healing. Haul potatoes. My gosh. You also haul potatoes. You don't need any more rest. You are fully rested. Why do you keep going back to bed? You have plenty of rest. I don't understand. Winces in pain. Well, we're all women here, so that sucks. Because we needed more bad mood stuff. I can leave those 5 potatoes out there. That's fine. Good. Gosh. You have extreme starvation and no one will feed you because Rorax is a psycho and depressives is what? Incapable of caring because you're a organ farm recruiter. Oh well, it was nice knowing you, Skeldrick. You now won't actually get out of bed because you are extremely malnutritionished. Your malnutrition is extreme, which will cause you to not be able to get out of bed even if you were in good condition. Oh, now I know why Depressives was going to bed all the time, because they still had some healing to do. Never mind. We have one meal somewhere. Oh, it's an oyster. Skeldrick has died because of malnutrition. Yep. Yep. Sounds about right. And now we got a heat wave. Oh, sweet Mother Mercy. Well, you know, I save scum combats, but I'm not going to save scum this. And now we're berserk. I think this is the fall of the colony. This right here. So the question is, because this is probably the fall of the colony, what we do about the series. What we're going to actually do is we're going to restart the series. Well, we're not going to restart the series. We're going to start a new series. We're going to start Series 3 because Series 2 needed a good send-off. And I think a proper colony collapse is a proper send-off. And that will finish Season 2. And I'll probably start Season 3 next week. If this is, as I suspect, the end of the colony. Because I don't think Rorax will be able to take care of themselves. And they are quite close to knocking depressives out, and they won't take care of depressives because they're psychotic. Thanks, Rorax. I was the end of this colony. And I was the end of the colony long before this moment, too. Oh, they're both berserk now. Right, well, that pretty much sorts it, doesn't it? Now, here's what I usually do. Well, I've done it twice before now. I will keep going until the moment it's game over. So we're going to see what happens. We're not... I know this is probably the end of the colony, but we'll see how this plays out. Oh, look, there was some steel up here. Oh, and Rorax has fallen over. Okay, see you all soon. Okay, it's nighttime, so it's cooled off enough that Depressives was able to get up on their feet, but they immediately went berserk again. So I imagine once it hits daytime, they're going to bake out in the desert and have another heat stroke, and probably that will be the end of them. Rorax, however, managed to get up and make it back to bed. And they no longer have... Oh, we got a raid. Got a raid from 3 folks. What you gonna do? What you guys gonna do? Be interesting how this plays out, because usually it's sad and people end up starving to death on the ground. Psychic drone is ending. Oh, well, that's nice, isn't it? Right after all the chaos has already happened. Okay, the Cobras are now attacking. What will happen to our... I'm going to start blowing some things up first. Depressive's going to try and put out some fires. I'm not even really going to try and win this. Mostly because I know I can't, because Depressives is passive anyway. Oh, they're going to take Depressives and leave. So that really does just leave Rorax. Meanwhile, this is on fire, so the rest of this is this entire thing is going to go up in flame. Unless Rorax manages to put it out. Which they will. Surprising. They did manage to put it out. And have some potatoes. Good on you, Rorax. And now you're going back to bed. You have detected an escape pod crashing hard nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they'll be badly wounded. You can rescue them and send them on their way, or you can capture them for recruitment and slavery purposes. Stokes has a relationship with a colonist He is Rorax's brother. Okay. So, this is a very strange situation, because it does mean the colony is not necessarily doomed. Oh, actually, Rorax can't walk. And also, I just remembered, Rorax won't tend people, so unless Stokes was in a survivable place to begin with, which they're absolutely not, death in 8.9 hours, we're doomed. Oh well. That kind of situation can bring a colony back from the brink, just not this colony. Well, you guys tried. You did try. And, Rorax ended up 84% of the way through their withdrawal. Isn't that incredible? You've nearly beaten it, Rorax. 12-step program. So it turns out, by the way, that Rorax was in a rivalry with Skeldrick, and because Skeldrick has died, Rorax has a small mood boost from it. She's still going, though. Boy, is she still going. I've made all of Rorax's priorities for anything that they can do a 1. So now they're actually going to try and take care of themselves properly. Except they've gone berserk. If there's any one character type that can survive a situation like this, it is by far a lone psychopath. No longer for prisoners. Let's make this for Rorax. And we'll make this the prison. So Rorax is going to make themselves some meals, which is nice. And then they're going to go sleep in their nice new room. Oh, good for them. So Rorax is now making smoke leaf. Isn't that wonderful? And stoned on smoke leaf. And only 2% to go on the withdrawal. Wow. What a turn of events. Although hideous environment. High on smoke leaf, 15. This is why I wanted this so badly. It's because it would have been a massive boost. Well, Rorax has fallen over. Starvation? Why have you starving? Eh? Okay, you have plenty of meals that you cooked for yourself. Why for you starve? Well, everything was going great until the Fire Nation came. Okay, Rorax is up. Managed to get up and have a meal. That's nice. Good for you, Rorax. 99%. 100%. So that can't quite be 100% or else that would be over and done with. It would disappear. There it goes. Rorax is now no longer addicted to Psychite. Congratulations, Rorax. Well, your mood's on the rise, which is wonderful. Good for you. So proud. I think the worst part of all this is Rorax is just hanging on and Cassandra is doing nothing. It's been several days now since the whole thing fell apart. And Cassandra is just doing absolutely nothing. So it's just day in, day out of me watching Rorax do what she can to survive. And I suppose that's okay, but I was either hoping for a full collapse or somebody to come and join the colony or something to happen. But it's just the same thing, day in, day out. Oh, we finally have some cotton. That's nice. Although Rorax is probably going to ruin it all because they have no growing skill. But that's fine too. How are they doing in terms of that? They got 2 growing skill. The cooking is now 3. Congratulations. I think something I can do here is I can deconstruct this wall which will cause this to be entirely now Rorax's bedroom. Probably want to do something with the corpse. Although Rorax officially doesn't care. But this will now be Rorax's room, you know? So that will take care of some of the room debuff. Strangely enough, Rorax is actually broken and is now hiding in their room. That is not hiding in your room. That is hiding outside your room. Oh ho, we have a raid. Cassandra has finally woken up. It's one dude with a club. Alright. Well, off you go then. Set fire to everything. Oh, we can just steal some stuff and leave, and Rorax isn't going to take care of the fire because Rorax is depressed. Rorax came out of their mental break right as the butcher table gave up and immediately has an extreme break risk. Thumbs up. You're doing a good job. But you have nothing. You have nothing anymore, Rorax. It's over. Just give in. Give in. Someone please save me. Well, we've got a mad animal. It's an iguana, as usual. And it won't be enough to take out Rorax. Rorax is starving. They're stoned on smoke leaf. And they're stoned on smoke leaf. And they're 41% malnutritioned. What are you doing? Fleeing. Okay, I suppose that's right. The iguana will be the downfall. The final downfall of our colony. Goodbye, Rorax. You were something special, I'll tell you what. Oh, alright. Not given up yet, apparently. Oh, now maybe you're giving up? Maybe. You had your right middle finger destroyed by the iguana. And you will die in 18 hours. Stoned, bleeding to death in the soil after an iguana ravaged her and she is gone. Oh no! What a beautiful end to a beautiful colony. Whew, alright. Everyone is dead or gone. This story is over. Perhaps someone else will find a use for the ruins of this place. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.